This is the first of a series of PowerPoint presentations that go with the book Introduction to English Language, written by Scott Allan and me. This is the fourth edition, and I'm going to outline roughly what these PowerPoint presentations are supposed to do. You'll notice that they're not hugely professional. I did them for students who in some cases were not able to attend lectures, and so they could look these PowerPoint presentations up on the web and listen to them. They were also done for international students, some of whom found it helpful to listen to these little presentations more than once rather than just attending the lecture, so it provided some backup. And so they've been used for quite a while, but they make no pretense at being given by some great artist and with a wonderful text. They're just talks that I think should help people who would like to do a course like this by distance, or who just want to revise a particular topic. First of all, some detail. A colophon, which tells you how the thing came into existence. The presentations themselves provide a summary, just outline headings and so on. And these little videos are based on PowerPoint presentations. The content comes from the book, and the design of the slides is based on the design of the book in its fourth edition. The image of the title slide comes from the cover of the book, and the little sidebar here is also based on it. The slide background was devised by the designers at Palgrave Macmillan. So what's the structure of the book? Well, it's in three sections that deal with the words of English, the sounds of English, and the sentences of English, and together these provide an account of English as a code for linking sounds to meanings, English sounds to the kind of meanings that you expect to be linked to those. Obviously, language is a code for transmitting meanings from one person to another by means of primarily of sound, but also, of course, of written text. There's a separate section at the end which concludes the book. It's on pragmatics, and it takes a peek out at how language is used in the real world, how context is involved in coming to understand what it is that speakers and hearers do when they're communicating. There are electronic resources that go with the book, and they're on a companion website. There are the PowerPoint slides, as I've said, which summarize what's in the book. There are these little mini lectures which are MP4 movies or videos, and then there's a set of sound files which you can listen to. They're all the sound files are all little digressions, bits and pieces, something to get you interested, lead you astray, and hopefully bring you back to the central things that the book is about. You can open and read the PowerPoint slides on your computer by logging into the Palgrave Macmillan companion website. You can print them out. These little mini lectures are given as presentations with an audio voiceover. They're often restricted to individual topics, and they're all in sequence, and they play as movies, and you can watch them on your computer or an iPad or a smartphone, usually no longer than 10 minutes, sometimes 15. The MP3s, again, are sound files, and you can get at them by logging into the companion website. You can load them onto your computer or an MP3 player and listen to them. Linguistics and the study of the English language can't be done without practical work. It's as much about learning how to as it is about knowing what. In a way, it's not quite like playing the violin, where learning about violins is not much use, and practicing is what it's all about. In Kuiper and Allan, there are lots of exercises which you do well to do as you read the book. They're given in the margin with a little pencil saying, do 'em now. It's part of the business of coming to understand how things work. Without the practical work, there's really not much point. If you're using the book as a course text and the lecturer or instructor has a learning management system at the institution, then further quizzes from Paul Grave are available, which can be put on the website and provide a lot of further practice at all sorts of things, from phonetic transcription to drawing tree diagrams of sentence structure. You can do those if they become available with the sections relating to any topic, and they're also there by topic. Every section has learning objectives. We want to give you a clear idea of what it is we think you should have achieved by the end of a section of the course. They aim to provide learning outcomes, so there's some basic knowledge about the English language, as well as a basic understanding of linguistics, which is the toolbox that is used for analyzing languages. So what do? You obviously have to know what through your own reading and listening to these presentations if you want to, and listening to the MP3s, and you have to know how to do things by doing the practical work in the book, and if you have access to them, the online quizzes from a learning management system.